Okay, in this lesson we're going to look at the melodic minor scale, but we're going to look at substituting it over dominant chords, okay, over a static dominant chord. And this is, you know, one of the things that I absolutely love doing with the melodic minor. Like, I absolutely love it. Okay, so the chord that we're going to be working over is a C dominant 7 chord. Okay, so the arpeggio will be C, E, G, B flat, and C, and then back down. That would give us that sound, okay? And the first substitution, and the easiest to get around, your ear around, is using the G melodic minor over a C dominant. Now, obviously you want to use it on other dominant chords other than C, you know, any dominant chord. So how I work this out is, okay, there's the root. So how I work out which melodic minor I can use over the C dominant chord to get this substitution is I either go down a fourth, okay, or I go up a fifth. Okay, so it's both G, right? Down a fourth is a G, up a fifth is a G. So over a C dominant chord, you're going to use a G melodic minor. And that will give us all of the same notes that's in a C Mixolydian scale, except it will replace the natural 11 with the sharp 11. Okay? And it gives you what's called a Lydian dominant sound, okay? So Mixolydian, okay, Lydian dominant. But I don't think of it as a Lydian dominant, I just think of it as a Mixolydian, melodic minor scale, down a fourth, or up a fifth, okay? Exactly the same sound, okay? It's just two different ways of thinking of the same thing, right? So we're going to hear this over, we're going to practice using this, improvising with this, over an extended C dominant chord. And what I'm going to do is go between the C Mixolydian and the G melodic minor, okay? So I'm going to play a little bit from the C Mixolydian scale, then I'm going to go to the G melodic minor scale. And when I go to the melodic minor scale, what I'm going to do is reference that G minor major 7 arpeggio a lot. I'm going to be referencing that a lot because that's what gives me the real sound of this substitution, okay? So let's take a listen, it's real good fun. Okay, so first of all, what does a Mixolydian sound like over there? Let's remind ourselves, okay? C Mixolydian. That was C Mixolydian, okay? What does G melodic minor sound like over a C dominant chord, okay? Let's play the arpeggio first. C minor, G minor major 7. 2, 3, 4. Fourth finger position. Now the scale. Now let's go between the Mixolydian and the C Mixolydian and the G melodic minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixolydian, melodic minor, Mixolydian, melodic minor, Mixolydian, melodic minor, Okay, so that's what it sounds like to use a G melodic minor, G minor major 7 sound over a C dominant, okay? So we're just substituting, we're going down a fourth or up a fifth, so you get that C7 sound, and then you use a G melodic minor sound over that, and it gives you that really cool sharp 11 sound. Wes Montgomery used this a ton. Emily Remler, who was a great jazz guitar player, she used it a ton. In fact, I think she got that kind of sound from Wes Montgomery. She played a lot, you know. She paid homage to his sound a lot in her playing. So that's the first substitution, and I use this a ton, right? The next substitution I use a lot is to get the altered sound over the C dominant chord, and this gives us a lot of tension. So it could be thought of as an altered scale, C altered scale. I think that's also called a Superimposing, for anybody that wants to know the name of it. But I just think of it as a melodic minor starting from the semitone above the root. So if the root is a C dominant 7, if we're playing on a C dominant 7 chord, okay, if we're playing over that C dominant 7 chord, I use a D flat melodic minor. Okay, and it gives me a really cool sound. That was just running up and down the melodic minor scale there, okay? D flat, again D flat here. And I just substitute that on top. So to demo this sound, again, I want you to pay attention to playing those arpeggios, those minor major 7 arpeggios over the C dominant as well. So D flat minor major 7 arpeggios over that C7, because that'll give you the true sound of the substitution. It'll really help you get it into your ear. And then use the scales as well. So up and down the D flat minor major 7 arpeggio. Some of these are a bit of a mouthful. D flat minor major 7 arpeggio, and also the D flat melodic minor scale as well. Okay, so let's hear what that sounds like over the track. So let's just remind ourselves of what the Mixolydian, C Mixolydian sounds like. D flat melodic minor, listen to the tension. Again. Now let's go between the two. Mixolydian, C Mixolydian. D flat melodic minor. Mixolydian. melodic minor, Mixolydian, melodic minor, Now, what happens if we go between the G melodic minor and the D flat melodic minor? G melodic minor, D flat melodic minor, G melodic minor, D flat melodic minor, G melodic minor, D flat, G, D flat,